What up, Baby Bob's Purple? Havarti here, man. YouTube's first influencer. You already know. Hey, man, last band we did was from California, so I thought, why not do the most California of California bands, and that is the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You read the title. Man, Red Hot Chili Peppers, what can I say, man? They're one of the most popular bands of all time. Lee, Anthony, John, Chad, they're legends, man. Of course, there was other members in the past. Yeah, those are the main four that I grew up listening to. I just want to keep it all California, and they're known for saying just California constantly in their songs. So shout out to them. They really represent that whole state. They love California, man. I'm kind of afraid myself to go to California. Me and my old high school group, man, we got really into this band, man. So much so that I went down to Walmart. I bought a cheap MP3 player. I had a guitar. This is when I was first learning how to play guitar. All of us, we were just bored out of our minds. It was the first recession. We were in the living room, and then I figured out that little cheap MP3 actually had a mic, and we would just chill right there, record a couple songs on the acoustic guitar that sounded funky, and they sounded absolutely terrible. That microphone was garbage. My guitar playing was absolutely awful. The person who was singing, he wasn't really a great singer, but he tried his best. But surprisingly, man, we had a good fan base in Norway. This one used to play music on MySpace, and we used to spam the heck out of people, man. And yeah, I just remember that we sounded a lot like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. We really wanted to sound like them, I wanted to be the next John Frusciante on the guitar. That is not the case. I'm not that great at guitar. I'm more of a chords guy, but I'm retired, man. I'm a retired dude. I'm not trying to get back on that dusty guitar, We'll see. Eventually, as YouTube's first influencer, I might have to, go up there and do that. But yeah, man, I don't know how I got into the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I think I heard, of course, Under the Bridge. Give It Away Now. Great songs. Suck My Kiss. Yeah, I heard a bunch of those songs, man. Californication. I thought Californication was a little too slow for me, but then, boom, I get on YouTube, hear Scar Tissue, and I absolutely lost my mind. I thought the song was so freaking good, man. It was the guitar playing, the smoothness of Anthony's voice that captured my heart. Yeah, the song that made me love the artist is Scar Tissue, man. It's just perfect, man. I think it's everything that I like about the Chili Peppers. It's a pretty good bass, great guitar riff. John just goes crazy on this song, man. Especially that Slane Castle. I might throw in the Slane Castle live performance because the amount of guitar solos that John does on that is insane, and he's absolutely amazing. He's Jesus with that guitar for sure. He's still my most favorite guitar player of all time to this day, and Flea's up there as far as bass players. The man's got funk, man. The man's a little skeleton sometimes. He's never wearing a shirt. He's like 60, and he's still rocking in the free world, man. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Scar Tissue, Let's React. I'm sure a lot of people have heard the song, so So yeah, man, this is a loner song. I like the intro, man. It's just John, he's starting the song off. It's got a laid back groove kind of thing, and it's letting Anthony kind of tell his story, man. And Anthony's been through a lot of shit, man, for sure. He's been through addiction to heroin, a couple of deaths in the band, and I think this song encapsulates everything that he's been through, and he's writing his heart out. I don't know if they say California in this song. I don't think they do. They said Kentucky, Shout out to Kentucky. Let's Keep Going. This hook is awesome, man. Yeah, the hook is pretty cool. Me and one of my brother's friends, we always say that with the birds, we share this lonely view. You go by passing, you hear the song, you don't really pay attention to that part, but yeah, it's a great lyric, and it could live forever, Man, John is just a great guitarist, man, and it's such a chill vibe song. Yeah, even with the harmonies of the band sound really fantastic on this. I think when John came back, he really brought the harmonies back into this band, and it really stands out, man. I think Anthony really needed him, and they needed each other, and it just sounds great. Yeah, one of the things I don't really like about the recorded song is the sliding guitar. Not a huge fan of sliding guitars myself. I like an electric, like a great solo. That's probably why I go to the Sling Castle one more often than the actual song, but I mean, the actual song is great. That's my only complaint, really. Mixed really well, man. Rick Rubin came through for the band, man. He's always got something, man. That dude's like a freaking wizard of production. The mix is so good. Flea's guitar, I mean, I could hear it through these crappy speakers. That's how good this fucking mix is. Because usually I can't hear the bass at all. There's a part there where I could hear the bass very clearly. And Flea's doing this thing, man. This bass line is really nice. It's not all over the place like early Red Hot Chili Peppers stuff was. Flea's really tamed himself, but it sounds so melodically good. Like, it's not a stiff bass. It's still loose, tamed as far as Flea goes. And yeah, the hook is great, man. Especially when they all come in and sing. I'm a huge Beach Boys fan as well, so it sounds like that sort of Beach Boys stuff. I mean, this band is just California all the way through, aren't they? Let's keep going. So yeah, that was Scar Tissue, man. I gotta be honest, man. The best solo on there is the last solo. John really killed that last solo. The other solos are alright, but that was pretty good, man. But yeah, man, that band was on top of the world. I mean, they've been on top of the world forever. Probably since they dropped Blood Sugar Sex Magic. They came back strong, man, with this freaking album. I'm sure you can choose any song on Californication to be your favorite song because, man, there's a bunch of them that are really good. But yeah, man, I just thought I'd make a video on them because they meant so much to a lot of, they meant so much to us back in high school and back when I was, at a time in my life where I didn't know what the hell I was going to do in my life. And I picked up a guitar and tried to, sound like them with a bunch of friends. And I still talk to a good amount of them. We were rock stars back then, just trying to be the Red Hot Chili Peppers and stuff. But, I'm retired now. So anyways, man, let me know if you like any Chili Pepper songs. What song made you love them? What song made you absolutely go crazy? Let me know if you like the Sling Castle album too. That album's amazing. Or that Sling Castle live performance. That's amazing. Yeah, man. Peace.